Not gonna lie, that's pretty impressive. 50 chicken nuggets.
It is.
Cow.
That's very impressive.
That's a very expensive meal, too.
It was only $10, really. I was kind of hungry. No breakfast, lunch, or dinner. So I decided to go for it. Not a good idea.
Well, I got to thank you, Team Dynamic, here coming in tonight and telling them just everyone the kind of team they are. And Reagan being a unique personality, Sil and Joker, the entire team I've met for the past 2 days, discussed some things. And a lot of teams have panicked, actually. A little inside joke we have going on over there now. So hopefully these guys don't panic during the match and nothing else goes on. So the best luck goes to Team Dynamic. And we're going to bring in CAE now, as CAE is going to be playing off against Team Dynamic. Tonight's matchup, best of 3, CAE Finals. And tonight we decide who will be crowned #1. So welcome Dirty Birdie and Platty. So
Hi.
Hi.
Pleasure to have you guys in the studio here tonight, and best of luck to you guys later on. But for now, just a few questions for you. What is it that you guys would think is your #1 strength as a team? What do you have to offer that this other team probably isn't going to come anywhere close to comparing to?
Well, I would have said how long we've been together, but BIP's been together for a really long time. Like me, Skilly, and Platty, we've been playing together for more than 2 years, and Pancini's been with us for about a year as well. But in terms of what we have over them, I think as a team, we in general have better shots than some of their players. Not all of them, obviously, but I think that's just what we rely on, really, is our shots and our chemistry.
Yeah, I heard Joker talking ish about better shots and all this, and that's a lie. Straight up.
oh yeah? Can you prove us otherwise tonight?
Absolutely.
Skilly will do his best.
By Skilly,
make
you
sure
guys
to-
remember the last one.
We're going to keep our camera on you guys and hold you to your word then, because we expect one heck of a matchup here tonight, and we hope that you guys bring it to the table. I know that I've heard a lot of talk that Bananas in Pajamas is a favorite tonight. What do you have to say to that?
I crumple under pressure.
Well, every time we played them, it's always really close, and in fact, the last time we played, we won, so...
Wait,
Yep.
you guys won?
Mm-hmm.
Yeah. In
Well,
overtime.
I gotta mention this one though. To CAE, I saw you guys in your semifinal against No Namers, and you did look very impressive. I know there's this talk about how you guys don't practice, but you guys must have done something to prepare for this matchup. I mean, I've heard stories about you guys practicing for 9 hours straight. Is that a confirmed deny?
All right, check it. Here's what went down for practice tonight. Usually, what happens is we play either a Cal Open team or IM team and get absolutely demolished, and that didn't happen tonight, so we might lose.
As normally our pregame, our warm-up is losing to a really bad team, and then we go and win the match. And I'm being completely serious, by the way.
Now, is it just because you guys go in and use shotguns and the typical screw-around guns, or, I mean, do you just...
No, we try. We just suck at scrims, I guess.
Yeah, that's right.
But every
This
time
is
we
the
played a
worst.
match after getting demolished in a scrim, we've won said match. Like the main finals, we lost 16-0 to an IM team before we played the main finals, then we won the main finals.
So we'll see.
Wow. Well, I got one more question for you guys over here on CAE. I know you guys got your matchup supposed to start about 5 minutes ago. So here's my final question to you guys. Predictions. How do you feel it's going to play out? The final score for you guys. I know you guys heard of what we had the Dynamic guys say, as they said, you know what, we're going to 13-10 both maps, and our shots are better, or this is better, our donuts are better. So how do you guys feel? What's the prediction for you guys?
Well, Sil ate 50 chicken nuggets tonight. I ate 100. So I'm going to say we take both of them 16-0.
Honestly,
13,
I
whatever it is
really
now.
can't make a prediction. Like every time we play, it's always so close. It's always either a one-round victory or an overtime victory. Even in scrims, they're always close. So I'm guessing it's going to go into 3 maps just based on our roll, but I'm honestly not going to pick one or the other.
Alrighty,
All
well,
right. Wheaties and I, we have the same minds. Thank you guys. We appreciate you taking the time before this match to come in here and give us a little bit of an insight about your team and the rest of the world a little bit of what you guys are about. So thank you.
Thank you.
Good luck in your matchup. So tonight's matchup, by the way, in case you guys didn't know, is going to be Team Dynamic, also known as BIP, versus CAE. And take this out, right? The #1 team crown in CAE. So that's all that's going to happen. If you win or lose, you go home. You take second place. But BIP is the defending championship. They already won last season. They won the season before that in May and the season before that in Open. These guys have the experience, and believe me, they're going to come out firing on all cylinders. So look out for one heck of a match. We don't even know the maps. Neither do both the teams. They've been holding it back. So it's one of those. What's the English term for? I'm actually European, so let's begin the jokes in IRC. But where you whisper someone the word in their ear and still male or something like that. And basically, nobody knows what the map is going to be. It's been a slow conversation the entire time. And they've been tricking each other out, saying, oh, it's going to be Dust 2, it's going to be Mill, it's going to be Contra, it's going to be Fire. So who knows? So tonight's matchup is even expressed for us, so as we hop on the server, we'll let you know. And we got to thank our sponsors, first of all, because we have a new one to mention. And, Tom, I believe these guys are officially what we call ponage. So we got to mention our new sponsor, X Factor Servers, as they've made a complete package, a Cal-ready package. I got to mention this, a Cal-ready package. 15% off with a Ponage TV code, okay? That is 13 slots. I know how everyone sits around and goes, we don't have 11 slots, we don't have 13 slots. Well, now you have the chance to buy your complete set from X Factor Servers. So, and let's not forget about our other amazing sponsors, Steel Series, for your headphones and mice, keyboards, and other gaming accessories. You got Extract Pads for the best mouse pads out there, extractpads.com. And, of course, you got PCX Mods, PCXmods.com, pure gaming addiction. Use coupon code PONAGETV for 20% off your Extract, Ripper, and Fat Mat mouse pads. And is also good towards Mad Dots. So check out those sponsors as they do make everything happen here at Ponage TV. And, I mean, like I got nothing more to say. It's Team Dynamic, for crying out loud. These guys, they even told us, they told myself, actually, they said, hey, we'll post our Source TV on our website, which is going to be teamdynamic.com. So these guys, they've got their own little stuff going on, their own little video section. So, as the CE, so these guys are top-notch, and a lot of teams look up to them.
You know, these are definitely two highly respected teams in, all the competitive leagues right now, and rightfully so, as they've both demonstrated that they're a team to be reckoned with. But in particular, Dynamic, BIP, they've come out strong season after season, and they've proven that they're not just a team that, is here to have fun and, screw around, but they're a team that's to be reckoned with that does have fun and does screw around in the process. There's nothing better than, watching a team that knows what they're doing and knows how to have fun in the process. There are those teams out there that they get so into the game that they completely lose the point of why you're even playing a video game. It's to have fun. That's why you're here. And it's great to see some teams that show that respect and show that maturity while having that amount of fun.
Well, definitely. I mean, it is what this game has become all about. It is no longer, as I have to mention this, as it's been spread around a lot, there has been, last night's matchup for the Cal Pacific Finals has been overturned to Vendetta. As the entire community knows right now, there was a lot of conflict. There were things said by StatsMe, inappropriate things, and Cal has intervened to punish StatsMe appropriately and give Vendetta the, I guess, based upon unsportsmanlike conduct by StatsMe towards Cal and Ponage TV viewers alike. The match has been overturned in favor of Vendetta, so in case you missed that one, that was supposed to be covered, but due to mix-up of server slots and all that, match didn't happen. But we're always there for you guys, and that's as I mentioned. There's not much more to be said other than Ponage TV covers match after match. We're there for the viewers and there for the sponsors. So if you need to get your match out there, and your shout-outs, by the way, can't forget that one, is our top dog, Steve Captain Howdy, will be doing our shout-outs tonight, and he'll tell you just how to do that right now.
Oh yeah. Give me shout-outs, guys. You guys are all pros at this point. You know the drill. If you're new to IRC and you don't have a IRC client, don't know the DOS-like commands, hey, no sweat. We got the noobs covered. Go up to the left-hand side of your screen. You're going to see our great product sponsors there. Right above that is PTV IRC chat. Click on that. It'll launch a Java applet. Don't worry. We're not hacking you. It'll bring you right into Ponage TV. PM me. I am Ponage TV CAE shoutouts. Get them into me. We'll get you right on the air. We want to hear your predictions. Show me some love in the IRC. tell me how hot I am, how much more you like me than Wheaties, whatever. Get it to me, guys. We're going to get it read. Thank you.
All right. You know, we're in Dust 2 currently right now, and we do have 10 members in here, but we're waiting still for, I believe, the Cal admin to join up, as we always do have that Cal admin in here for these championship matches. You know, Wheaties, this is the third match that we've done together of championships in the the various leagues over the past few weeks, and I gotta admit, of all the ones, I mean, this one I think is going to be probably the closest match that we've seen yet. I mean, we've seen many matches that are good, and I don't think this one's going to be an exception to that. I think this is going to be an amazing match, but I think this one's going to be the icing on the cake, as we've got two very good teams, and you've heard it from them even. Every time they scrim, it's an overtime. It's really close, and that makes for a great match and a great cast.
Well, a great match indeed, and as you heard, I believe it was Dirty Birdie that was saying it, that the entire time it's been a very close match against BIP or Team Dynamic. Every time they scrimmed against each other, and they used to share vents together, so these guys are like boyfriend and girlfriend. They know the dirtiest secrets about each other. They know exactly what ticks each other off, so I wouldn't be surprised if we see some MM2 being mentioned about someone's sister, and I mean, I don't even know what that could be said about that, but these guys have been together for a long time, sharing vents together and working together, so they're close friends, so it's going to be a fun match. You won't see maturity. I mean, it'll be professionalism at its best, and you're going to see Cal excited. The entire community's into this matchup, because tonight we do crown your CAE champion, only here on Ponish TV, baby, only here.
All right, we're getting ready here. Hopefully we'll be getting underway very quickly, and without question, we're going to be seeing probably some amazing shots on Dust 2. Dust 2 is typically the stereotypical Counter-Strike map. Nothing too fancy about it. You got an A and a B site with mid right down the middle. The hardest part of the map is getting past mid on CT side, where those offers love to pick mid and beat the living pulp out of the CTs jumping across. So hopefully we'll see some great mid picks from both CTs and Ts. And hopefully we'll see some great shots here tonight, as we do have 10 complete all-stars in this server playing against each other in what will be, without a question, a great best-of-3 matchup for the CAE Championship, the complete and final ordeal here tonight only on Ponage TV.
Well, I got to mention this, though, and I've had a personal request actually from Team Dynamic, because this is a little ritual they have. And they actually wanted me to break a pencil on air, so I'm going to do it, because after all, we are covering their matchup and CAE's matchup. So if I can do this one hand, give me a good job, because it is going to be pretty impressive if I do it. So, Tom, you ready for this one?
I'm ready. Here's the drum roll.
All right, ladies and gentlemen, one hand right here. Can I do it? Can I do it? I actually can't do it. Oh, my goodness. This pencil is made of, I don't know, titanium. I'm going to use my desk for this one. And there it goes, broken for Team Dynamic as a little ritual. So there they have it. And we're still waiting on the Calumet to join the server, and we're waiting to go live, actually. And apparently they're going live right now without the Calumet being in the server. So we'll do shout-outs in the jiffy the moment we get a spare chance. But this matchup is now live without a Calumet being present. But that is the invite way. We got CAE, the starting five for tonight's matchup. We got Platty, Dirty Birdie, Pancini, Skilly, and Pete. All the five guys for CAE. The starting five lineup for Team Dynamic, also known as BIP. We got Surge, BMK, we got Sil, Durant, and Demonic with a Whiffmaster at the end. So a lot of guys, no aliens this time. These guys want to show the real deal and what they're all about, as bomb is being carried by BMK right now. He's got the bomb at mid. We're playing Dust 2 for the first map of best of 3. We got a loaded spectator. We got loaded people on Ponish TV, and we're good to go. This is just a matter of time so these guys get these smokes and flashes out of the way. And the first shots beginning to get initiated. We got 45 seconds left on that clock. We got ourselves a pushed up CT on Cat. And here comes Team Dynamic pushed in. And down goes Platty. Couldn't kill a single one. We got a 4v5 as all of Dynamic comes pushing up on Cat. They are in a site now, waiting to make a move. We'll be watching in the sight of Pancini, waiting on a ramp, making a move. He's flashing in sight, half blind, half smoke with a quick shot on Demonic. He goes down, 4v4. And Skilly and Pancini exchanging kills here. Dynamic goes down. All three guys get popped off. And Surge, the last remaining member, he's got almost no health left. He's going to save his gun with 15 seconds remaining. and that'll be around for CAE starting off this matchup quick, as Pansini and Skilly and Dirty Birdie all kills off their own on CAE. So well played right there in the favor of CAE. So we've got a second for shout-out. Steve, what do you got for us?
Oh, holy crap, man. I've got shout-outs in here. These guys are showing the love out here tonight. Really good turnout for CAE. I've got one from Bodyguard. I predict that BIP greater than CAE, 1310. That's prediction there. Guys, go ahead.
All right, you know, Cal Admin just joined up, so Edwin T., our Cal Admin for the night, is now in here, and we are going to not have any problems with not having an admin present, which I would imagine could be a problem if they'd have continued to play without him. But Pete is going to go down for CAE early on with that mid-jump pick, as we were talking about earlier, and that is going to leave only one member, Skilly, over in B site for CAE on that CT side, as the bomb is going to make itself present, but Adrian is going to take out Skilly, and Play is going to take out BIP's own BMK. So now we're going to have a 4-on-3 situation with B being completely open. They are going to be going and planting that bomb, and we're going to see, hopefully, a retake of that site very quickly, as we see all three members of the CTs pushing up from mid, and two of them are going down by Sil, who has come behind them in CT spawn, and he gets all three for that big hat trick and a quick kill on the CTs, as it was nothing but off shots in that round.
Well, this is precisely what Platty and Dirty Bird are talking about. These guys play close together. It's 1-1 right now. And I personally feel this is going to be a matchup that's going to go into overtime, if not the third match entirely. So these guys came to play, and they came to play hard as they're waiting out the clock. They're coming in, but not this time, as All Dynamic comes to push into B site. Flash hits them, and they back off. Demonic is carrying a bomb inside B tunnels. But the way it's looking right now is these guys are feeling each other out. We've got a 1-1 score, and as a matter of fact, Benison will be the admin for tonight's matchup, making sure that CAE stays spiffy and clean. But we got ourselves three complete Dynamic players in sight, as we got BMK opening up Platty on Cat. Two guys pushing up, but still Dynamic is having three guys in tunnels, two guys pushed on Cat. This is going to be a fake right now, as bomb is being worked into B site. Demonic is fighting off two of them. It's going to be, oh, Dirty Birdie with a kill on BMK, and Demonic finally kills Pete back at sight. And it's just the bomb right now in B tunnels. We got two guys completely lit up for Dynamic, as we got ourselves Demonic nading out a window. Skilly goes down. Two guys remaining for CAE. Dirty Birdie and Pansini make that just Dirty Birdie, as Sil with another quick shot on Pansini. Pansini goes down in CT spawn for the 13 seconds remaining. And we got to see something out of Dirty Birdie, and he's going to put that Dirty Birdie to the name as he waits outside of B tunnels, saving his gun and possibly hoping for some exit kills, but won't be happening, as all of Dynamic will be exiting towards the B side of things, not B tunnels. So bomb will be blowing up inside B, making it 2-1 in favor of Dynamic. If we can get one more shout out, and Steve, that'd be awesome.
Yeah, sure. Let me pull one up right here. I've got one from Cal Risner. I predict Dynamic wins 13-8 on Mystery Map 1, and Dynamic wins 13-6 next. Thank you for that shout out.
You know, Demonic has got Whiffmaster at the end of his name, but he is definitely not whiffing at all, as he is now 7-1. But the Whiffmaster right now is Pete over on CAE with an 0-2. And BIP is going to go ahead and take out one of CAE's member early on. That's Adrian over on Dirty Birdie at long. A huge op shot, an opening kill, and opening a little bit of a hole over on the A side of things, where that bomb is starting to work its way, as we've got two members actually now pulling out and going towards mid. And BMK is going to go ahead and take out Whiffmaster Pete. Not Whiffmaster as in Demonic, but my Whiffmaster Pete. And that's going to make now for a 5-on-3 situation in favor of Dynamic, as they have got still all five members. Make that now 4. Sil goes down to a CAE member, and Adrian is going to go ahead and take out Pansini. Now we're going to have 4-on-2 and Adrian is going to take out Plady, and that's going to make for a 4-on-1, as Skilly is the last remaining member, and Surge is going to take him out in CT spawn, making this score 3-1 in favor of Dynamic.
Well, I got to welcome Surge to the scoreboard since he hasn't died or he finally got his first kill now. So, welcome, Surge. Good to have you on the scoreboard as we've got Pete completely disliking this match with an 0-3 bomb right now. But as you see, Dynamic is pulling away right now with a 3-1 score in this first half. Bomb has dropped outside of long for Dynamic. And we got 4 guys at mid and 1 guy over in B tunnels. But he goes down to Skilly, USP'd. Skilly actually pushed B tunnels to kill Surge on that one. Surge was not ready, caught with his pants down. And this guy is only good when he's jumping out of 2-story buildings, which that video, by the way, I have seen it. And ladies and gentlemen, that video of Platy pushing over on Cat, killing off Sill. Sill goes down, but BMK finally downs off a CAE member, and that'll be Dirty Birdie at long. So 4v3 bomb being carried by Adren. And this is not looking pretty as Dynamic's got only 3 guys remaining, 35 seconds, and nowhere near a bomb site. As we got ourselves the lovely BMK down to almost no HP left. They smoked up crossing. We got 1 CT in smoke. Can't tell who that is. He pushes up as BMK on account Pansini. He goes down. They've been exchanged. Pete comes in, downs off BMK. 2v2, 19 seconds remaining. Dynamic coming back out of this was a 3v5. All of a sudden they come back and make it 2v2. So well played around. They got themselves 12 seconds left. Bombs being planted in a site. Skilly and Plotty, the ones remaining for CAE. We got Adren and Demonic, the Whiffmaster for Dynamic, still alive. And Demonic is leading this one with an 8-1. Now he's got to clutch it. 1v2, killing off Skilly. And here comes the push on Cat. He's waiting for it. He sees it. 1v1. Plotty versus Demonic. He's on platform. Here comes the smoke. He doesn't fall for it. He whiffs the first AK, and the off shot pops up and kills off Platy on platform. And that'll clutch it, making Demonic nowhere near to whiffing anything. What a shot by Demonic.
Wow. That was an amazing whip shot. You know, and this is exactly what we were talking about earlier. You know, nothing but the top-of-the-line shots here, as we're going to see Demonic getting a nice pick at mid on Pete, who was trying to cross the B site. But once again, that mid pick is just brutal on Dust 2, as Adrian is going to take out Skilly, and that B site is now completely open. And we're going to have a member of CAE pushed up, but he's going to get taken out by Adrian as well. And that was Platy, and Pansini is going to take out Adrian, now making this a 4-on-2 situation in favor of BIP, who has now got the bomb planted. Demonic is leading with an 11-1. Let's keep our eye on him, as BMK is going to take out Pansini, and we got 1 member left. He's out in that mid area. Actually, he's outside of B, excuse me. And Dirty Birdie is just going to wait for exit kills where he is not seeing anybody. No one is in the B tons. Now we've got a member coming up to upper B. Let's see if he's going to continue to push. He does not. And Dirty Birdie is going to walk away with his M4. And the rest of the members of BIP are going to get out and manage to save their guns, making the score now 5-1 in favor of Dynamic.
And check this out. We're talking about an even matchup right now. It's nowhere even as Demonic. This guy is pulling off shots. Like he is the pain train conductor right now for Dynamic. He's getting these picks at mid, and Pete is feeling the worst of it. He's getting picked over in B, and he's not. As this time, no Nick. Everyone's fine, but it is a save round for CAE as they've got 1 guy in B, 1 guy in mid, and they've got a loaded guy on Cat. As now off, Surge opens up on Pete. Pete is not feeling this matchup as he goes down 4v5, and Dynamic has the upper hand once again with a minute flat on that score. So it's not looking good as it's a save round for CAE, and Dynamic already has the upper hand with 50 seconds now remaining. And this match has got 410 spectators alone on Source TV. So that tells you exactly why CAE is exactly the best. Because these guys bring the best. They show you the shots. As you saw Demonic completely downing off Platy and still showing you the many faces he has, killing Platy on platform. Pansini killing his teammate and Demonic in sight. Pansini, this is looking like a disaster for CAE as another round goes to Dynamic and still just showing off as many faces, killing off Dirty Birdie that round as well.
You know, we still got Demonic on top with an 11-2 score. And on the bottom for Dynamic, we got Surge with a 2-1. You know, still staying alive almost every single round. You know, that kind of speaks for itself. You know, not always getting the kills doesn't mean anything. Your presence, your ability to move around and stay alive is just as crucial. And over on CAE side, we got 4-6. Pansini leading the scoreboard for his team, and Pete on the bottom with a 1-6. And here comes Pete trying to recover and move his way up over Platy, as he's going to now be 2-6 as he takes out Surge on Dynamic side of things. With 50 seconds left on that clock, we're going to see that bomb in lower B in the hands of Demonic, as he's going to smoke that box in mid. and throw that bomb up to the man moving up on short. Let's go ahead and switch it over to that bomber, and that is going to be Adrian, as he's going to push and lead the way on that short. And he's going to back out after a few pop shots, as he's only down to 16 HP, really hurting and trying to just stay alive, and Demonic gets crushed with a big headshot by Dirty Birdie on that off. And we're going to see, as they are trying to push into A side, if they can actually take that, and Pancini and Blady each taking one out, but still returning fire with a headshot off. And that's going to be 3 quick kills in a row, as Sil is the last remaining member of Dynamic, and he's going to take out Pancini, but with no health, he's going to get taken out by that USP by Skilly, and this is going to be a round for CAE.
Well, CAE is coming to light right now, and the way they pulled that one off was with the pick by Pete in B tunnels. Now, he was bottom fragging, but he did start off that entry kill, and that stopped the B play for Dynamic. Now, that allowed the entire CAE to get in control of their matches. They smoked it up, flashed it up, and then they began moving in. So, Pete actually started that round off as all Dynamics now waiting on how long. You have 4 or 5 guys now. 1, 2, 3 nades in there, and you're looking at hell for Dynamic as Dren manages to stop a nade and hits most of it for himself as Dirty Birdie picks him off. He's now in pit as here comes Dynamic, pushed up on him. Dirty Birdie's still alive, killing off Demonic now, but finally Surge throws into one of those lucky nades, lands in his pocket, and kills Dirty Birdie, the top fragger for CAE right now. So 4v3 in the favor of CAE, and Panzini is working it. He's working it strong at long. He's got a Cole pushed up at crossing. We got ourselves the entire Dynamic team back and outside of long now. They're going to work it towards Cat and make something happen here at mid. We got ourselves Platty pushed up, comes up on it, kills off Sil. Sil goes down. Not a lot of faces on that one as BMK kills Platty. Now they got a sight. Bomb's going to go down there. And sadly enough, BMK doesn't see the push by the CT on ramp. Pancini kills him. But Surge with a quick shot through smoke, 2v1 now. Surge's got to clutch this one for Dynamic to win it. Jumps down, misses shot, Skill with the 1-dig, and that's a round for CAE, making it 6-3 in the first half.
You know, Dust 2, in my opinion, is a very even map. There shouldn't be too much pressure to one side or the other. However, Dynamic is really coming out strong. 9 rounds in, the score is already 6-3. They've got twice as many rounds as CAE, so CAE needs to pick it up. They need to try and get a few rounds to really stay in this first match. You know, they were talking, saying they've got this, they can do it, they're going to beat BIP. You know, they've kept close in every scrim they've played, overtimes, etc., etc. Well, right now, they're not quite even, and they're falling behind, and hopefully nerves are not playing a factor, but with this many spectators, with this much pressure being the championship, I can only imagine that each of these guys is feeling somewhat under the gun. Now, BIP has been here many times before. Skilly's going to get a kill on Sil with a nade, and Surge a kill with Dirty Birdie, but, you know, BIP has been here many times before, but CAE, they really haven't been here quite as often, even though few of them have been playing a long time together. So nerves can always be a factor, as Adrian is going to go ahead and get an op kill on Pete, and Pancini is going to M4 headshot Surge here, as I am currently blind in mid watching Skilly, who is trying to work his way back to sight, and Pancini takes out Adrian with a big nade kill, 2 nade kills so far this round, as we've got a 2-on-3 situation. That bomb currently planted in B. BMK gets taken out by Plady, who is hiding behind that box, and sight, and Skilly and Pancini each with a kill of their own, and that's going to be another round for CAE that they really need, making the score now 6-4, still in favor of Dynamic.
Well, the big thing Dynamic was doing before was they were pushing into sight. Now what CAE decided to do is they're getting the entry kill. They're sending an opera up, and they pick off the first guy rushing in. That stops Dynamic's push, and they back off, begin to smoke and flash, and that allows the rotation to happen. What Dynamic needs to do to control this one, they need to send a big fake over, because CAE is rotating pretty quickly, as we got ourselves a CT now nicked at mid from that mid pick by Adren and the rest of the Dynamic team. So bomb being carried by Demonic. He's at lower B, but like I mentioned, right now it's being pretty slow paced, and CAE isn't doing much of it. What they got one guy already down to almost 0 HP. This could be another round Dynamic gets, making it 7-4 as BMK opens on Platty. Now it's 5-4, and Bomb is still up with 45 seconds remaining. Demonic's got it still, and it looks like they're trying to work it towards A. Got 3 guys on Cat, 1 guy in B tunnels. Demonic trying to work that guy at long off. As P kills off Adren. Adren goes down 4v4 now. Bomb's going to be planted in A site. We still got 1 CT in long A pit. He's going to be waiting for that op pick, but still quickly shuts down Dirty Birdie, making now 3v4. We got Skilly at mid. Skilly's trying to work him on Cat, as he's got his teammate who's not going to be a loyal companion. He's down almost no HP. It's going to be 2v4, and this could be a round for Dynamic as they begin to move up. BMK kills one of them. Down goes Pete. Down goes Skilly. And BMK cleans up the mess, giving this round a dynamic.
You know, both of these teams, if you want to even look, right now we've got 1, 2, 3 ops, 4 ops that make that on the side of dynamic, and they even had a 5th make that all 5 are opping. Look at this, we got 3 oppers at mid trying to pick, and all of them shoot, and all of them miss. Make that actually there were 4 of them, but they still missed. I mean, this is incredible to see as many ops in this matchup as we do. And we've got a guy pushing mid here, and Skilly gets taken down, and also Pete, 2 kills by Dynamic, as that is going to be 2 quick kills at that with 53 seconds still left. And Demonic is going to take out his own teammate while trying to take out Plady. Now we've got a 4-on-1 situation, and Skilly and Plady are laughing as BIP. BIP still is a little perturbed that he just got taken out by his own teammate, but all in the need of his team, as Surge is going to get taken out by Pancini. And we've got now a 3-on-1 situation, and let's switch over to Pancini and see what he's up to as he's trying to push up short with an op himself. I mean, this is absolutely incredible. The most expensive gun that's commonly used in this gameplay is just, I mean, being op. Everyone is buying the op. I mean, it probably helps to have so many people playing with the op, and as a result, they can keep picking him up off the ground, as Adrian is going to take out Pancini for that last kill, and that's going to be the end of this half, as the score is 8-4 in favor of Team Dynamic.
Well, I got to mention something now. Surge being at the bottom of the scoper for Dynamic, and I know this guy likes to climb on top, but right now he's playing bottom. He's not doing much. I saw him get occasional kills, but he's sitting at the back of the pack. He hasn't died much, hasn't killed much, but I'm sure he's doing his own little part. As the video, I got to mention this. This guy jumps out of a 2-story building. Tom, you gotta have seen this thing. He's jumping out of a 2-story building, and his pool looks like complete crap in the background. It looks like it hasn't been cleaned for like 25,000 years, and that is not an over-exaggeration. Now, the video itself, Surge is the cutest guy I've seen before, but him jumping out of a 2-story building just shows you the kind of team Dynamic is, winning first half 8-4. So these guys have been together for a long time as a team, and the L3's already been exec, so these guys are good to go, and Dynamic starting off CT side second half. And now all we need is 5 rounds to knock off CAE, and CAE needs to win 9 to win this first map. So here we go, as Dynamic sets up for the second round of the first map in your CAE finals versus CAE. So we got ourselves Demonic. We're watching him playing B right now, but bomb's being worked over into A side of things. But we got ourselves a 1v1 scenario, but he's going to back off. So I'll be switching over into A site, make sure what the action's over there as Pancini kills off Sil, starting off this half. And Adren returns the favor on Pancini, but Pete says, Adren, down with you, buddy. Making it 4v4, actually, or 3v4, excuse me. My math is horrible, as Bomb is up by Platty right now. 3 guys remain for Dynamic. And Demonic picking off Dirty Birdie through smoke on Cat. Bomb's being worked up on Cat. I'll be watching over as BMK trying to hold off that push by CAE, jumping off the CT spawn to stay alive. We got ourselves Pete working up, and here comes a nade. Still alive, still working strong as BIP starts pushing up. Surge kills off Pete. Platty's still running up strong right now. He's got a 1 kill, as does Panzani and Pete for CAE. And the 1 kills over there by Dynamic are Demonic, Surge, and Adren. So BMK is still slacking. Demonic's running up 2v2 scenario. Bombs planted in A site. We got ourselves the lovely Platty on a ramp in A site for CAE. And we got ourselves Demonic pushed up at long. He's going to be in crossing, trying to make sure he gets the A guy, but nothing happened right there. He's waiting for his teammate to arrive at long A pit. Starts pushing up. Skilly kills off BMK. And Platty kills Demonic, giving this first round to CAE in this second half of finals in CAE.
You know, I wasn't quite watching Skilly, but I want to know, did you see, was that a jumping off shot? Because I know I saw him jump. Was he in midair when he fired that?
I think he still believes he's in the semifinal from Tuesday, where he got a falling 1D, and he figures now he should jump and one-shot people. So I believe it was a jumping off shot.
That looked like he was jumping in midair when he shot that, and of course, you know, that's always an amazing thing to see. So if you saw that and I didn't, let me know, and please confirm that, because I would love to know for sure, as Adrian has taken out Pete for that opening kill. 5-on-4 situation with less than 50 seconds left on that clock, as Skilly is in that pit, and he's going to see Surge through that smoke and take him out, as he's going to continue to watch that site. Let's switch over to Plady, who is going to 1D the guy on CAE, who was it? I was blind. BMK. That's going to make for a 4-on-3 situation as they're pushing up on short. Bomb gets taken down, and that's going to be 2 kills for Sill as he's going to take out both Plady and Dirty Birdie, keeping that bomb down on short, leaving Skilly, the last remaining member of CAE, in that long pit, and he's going to peek it one too many times, and down he goes, as that is going to be a round for Team Dynamic, making this half 1-1.
The many faces of Sill. This guy, he pulled an amazing shot again and again on A plat. He saved that round for Dynamic. As they began to push up, he began just to op everyone in the face. I mean, the face is the place to go, right? So Sill says the many faces of me is Adren picking up Pancini at mid. CAE is not looking at disadvantage for this round. They got 4 guys remaining. Bombs up by Dirty Birdie. And it's trying to work itself into B. As down goes Demonic, and they have B site. They have 4 guys alive, all full HP. We got ourselves, the entire Dynamic team is wondering, oh my god, how do we lose that one? 4 guys up. Bomb is going to go down in B site as we got ourselves CAE getting knocked around a little bit. Flash of smokes being deployed now as we ourselves, Dynamic guys trying to push up as Sill goes down, make that 3v4, and this could be a round for CAE as BMK pushes through doors. They got 2 guys in sight now. Not looking good as no flashes or smokes were thrown at all by Dynamic. They just jumped through a window and hoped for the best, and the best was clearly not what they got. They got shots to the face, and that was it.
You know, 2 quick things. One, I keep saying Plady, it's Platty. Forgive me, my mistake. I just having trouble reading. And the second thing is, I'll tell you how they lost that round. Demonic lived up to his nickname there with Master, and he missed 3 off shots in a row on 2 different guys. And as a result, without getting any kills, he ended up losing the sight. And this round, he's making up for it as he's going to take out Pancini for that opening kill, and that's 1 kill for him, but he's still trying to hold that sight as BMK and Sill are both going to get taken out by Dirty Birdie, and Pete Surge is going to take out Pete with a 1 dig to the head as I am blind in Skilly's position as he's going to take a little bit of a shot and miss. We're going to see Demonic once again trying to hold that sight, and he's going to get Platty, not Plady. And Skilly's going to take out 2 guys. That's going to be Adrian and Demonic with that AK, making this a 1-on-1 situation. Bomb up in Skilly's hands as Surge is with 100 health still outside of those double doors, waiting it out with less than 23 seconds on that clock. Skilly just waiting for someone to peek, not getting it. And here comes Surge with a big 1 dig on Skilly. And this is, you know, even Platty is laughing, saying, big Cal-I clutch time. And, of course it was. It's 1-on-1, 20 seconds left on the clock. That was a pretty great clutch.
Now, I said it again and again, Dynamic and CAE have played together for a long time. These guys used to share events together. They used to make love together. And you see the way they play. They both know each other out. As Surge picks off Dirty Birdie, it's 2-2 right now. So they have an even second half right now. The first half was a little blowout, if I may put it in those sweet perspectives. They got a guy push him on Cat already. Pancini killing off Sill. Sill goes down. Adren finally killing Pancini, but now you got yourself a 3v4 in the favor Dynamic. Bomb is down on Cat. Surge still trying to play along. He's getting blinded up to Tootie. He can't see anything as Skilly comes from behind him, ops him in the face. Skilly still running strong, killing BMK. 2v3, and Dynamic lost those guys quickly as 35 seconds are remaining. That bomb is planted in a site. 2 guys up for BIP. And we got ourselves Adren and Demonic still going strong. We got ourselves Pete, Platty, and Skilly going strong for CAE. So, and it's going to be Demonic trying to work up on Cat. He's on A platform already trying to defuse that bomb, trying to make a way towards it. 1 guy going long, 1 guy on A plat. As Demonic comes from behind, and Adren kills off one of them. Demonic can go for that defuse, but Pete came all the way around from mid, goes Cat behind him, and kills off Demonic. So that round looks like it's going to be going for CAE as that bomb's taken away pretty quickly. Adren won't be able to get it. But with a quick 1M4 shot in the face to Pete, but not fast enough as the round goes to CAE.
Adren just trying to make sure that that last guy doesn't get away, and he does. And the score now 3-2 in this half, making this overall score 7 rounds for CAE and a total of 10 rounds for Team Dynamic. So only 3 rounds left for Dynamic to walk away with this first match as we've got 3 members pushing into long. An AK and a few offs make that an off and 2 AKs rather, as Platty is going to take out BMK. 5-on-4 situation with 54 seconds left on that clock as Platty is going to take that bomb and move it towards the mid area where his teammates are currently working as well. Let's take a look at Team Dynamics Demonic a.k.a. the Whiffmaster. And Pansini is going to take out Adren as Dirty Birdie is going to take out Surge with that nade kill. And Demonic is going to slowly start creeping forward, but gets taken out by Pete in mid with that op. Pansini takes out Sil, and a round for CAE. Now 4 rounds for them in this half.
Well, I thought at first Dynamic was going to pull away if it's the way they played first half, but right now the CAE is definitely stepping up big time, and they're pulling in shots that are nuts. I mean, the mid pick right now is not working too well for him. He worked as the Demonic was picking mid first half. He's killing everyone off with that pick at mid, but regardless, CAE is getting entry kills as Adren and Demonic is still running stronger now, killing off Dirty and Pansini, spraying through B tunnels. We ourselves a 2v1 as Demonic is still running strong. He's still in sight. Eats a nade, though, from behind, so he's down to 5 HP. Make that 0 HP as Skilly nades and bombs can go lower B. And we got ourselves... Dynamic already knows it's a fake. They're starting to rotate over. I'll be watching the eyes of BMK as he's waiting for that guys to come up on Cat with the bomb. Pete's pushing him on Cat as well. It's going to be a 1v1, a USP versus an op right now, so hope for the best. As BMK is hiding on A ramp, smokes deployed, and they fake it yet again. It's a double fake as Skilly goes into B site now. They got B site covered, and BMK's got a USP. He's got a 1v3 USP clutch in CAE. Is it possible? You betcha. But he figures, I'm going to look for a gun. I'm going to go shopping a little bit. So he's walking around on Cat, having a good old time, checking out the walls, make sure it's all clean, and just trying to find an exit kill him, rather. But he gets nicked at mid, waiting for one to push up on mid. He's hiding with a USP. Pete picks him off with a deagle at mid, and that'll not be a lucky gun pickup. No buy-in for you, Mr. Lord of War, as this round goes to CAE, making it 5-2 second half.
You know, I don't know if the camera caught it, but over in B side of things, Skilly was entering B site, and he saw this arm with a gun sticking out behind the double stacks on site, and he pulled away from the scope and re-scoped in again as if to say, wait, is that what I see? And sure enough, it was Sil who was sitting there, and he shoots him through the box, and they were talking in MM1, just laughing at how his arm was sticking out, and they were asking, was he possibly lagged out, or was he lagging or anything? And the other team was like, nope, he was just being stupid. So that's it for the teams as they say that he is stupid, as Adren is going to take out Pete, and we've got 2 members of CAE already down. Make that 3 as Demonic's going to take out Dirty Birdie and Platty, as that is now going to be 4 members down, leaving Skilly the last remaining member, and Sil takes him out, getting a little revenge from last round's humor, as he was completely and utterly humiliated by Skilly.
But now check it out. All Dynamic needs is 1 more round to tie, 2 more rounds to win it. The CAE needs 3 rounds to tie, 4 rounds to win it. So, right, you're looking at almost, I wouldn't say an even matchup, close, but it is definitely getting closer. CAE picks it up. Surge killing off Dirty. Skilly finally getting a revenge kill on that one. So now we got ourselves a 4v4. They're trying to push him along. Bomb is at mid. Still, I'll be watching him play on Cat right now. He's the guy I'll be watching Long and Cat together with that op, trying to make sure he can get a pick off. If he doesn't get it, he'll be down to 3, and he does not get it. Skilly jumps in pit, kills off Sil. 3v4. Bomb is up on Cat right now. They're all lit up, though, so we ourselves Dynamic. He's got 2 guys CT spawn, 1 guy trying to push him on Cat, so Dynamic got to retake A site. Looks like the bomb's going on in A. So Dynamic's got 3 guys alive. CAE's got 4 guys alive, but one thing I got to mention, you got Pete with no HP left, and now here comes Demonic pushed up onto Pansini. Pansini goes down 3v3, and BMK with a shot on Pete. Pete goes down 2v3 now. They got a guy in pit, and that guy in pit is Skilly. Skilly goes down to Adren. That bomb's going to be defused in a couple of seconds, and Demonic's got it covered. And he gets it as Adren goes down to Platty. Platty kills him 1v1, but that's still a round for Dynamic. And CAE's got to win out to freaking win, or to take it to overtime, excuse me. Dynamic's got to win 1 more round, and they win the first map of CAE Finals.
And they're going to continue to play because we only need 1 more round for Team Dynamic to make this completely over. Now they have 12 rounds, and we've got over on CAE side of things 9 rounds. As Sil is going to take out Pansini for the first kill of this round. 4-on-5 situation in favor of Team Dynamic with 55 seconds left on that timer. plenty of time to make some movement as that bomb is in the hands of Platty, and he's got two teammates at long, and Opp and an AK as they're going to start pushing up that long area. Nades, flashes, and the whole works just lighting up that long area as we do have a guy sitting by car. Let's see if they notice him. That guy is Surge as he's going to start peeking out with that M4, and he's going to take out Dirty Birdie. Hides back trying to make some cover as he's got to reload that gun. Now that they're aware of where he is, it's just a matter of time before his position is completely overrun. So he needs to make a move as BMK is going to take out Pete. And we've got two guys still in long with that bomb from CAE side of things. And they're trying to watch their backs as they are the only members left on CAE. And we've got a 4-on-1 situation as Skilly and Platty each taking out a member of their own. Surge and a Duren. They are going to get onto sight as BMK takes out Skilly, now making it a 1-on-2 situation. Platty does have that bomb and through the box. That is going to be a GG for Team Dynamic as they completely annihilate CAE with that last kill, and they are just laughing and have a good time. I mean, these two teams, I've never seen a match with so much MM1 that's just in, good fun, as these guys all know each other, and they all seem to be the best of friends, and just happy to be here.
And the joke right now is, CAE, as you said, they're all friends, they're all laughing about it, and they're saying, we won, they won, and dispute, and I guess we'll play Inferno. So, CAE trying to play it off as they didn't practice, and the map's now been changed, so we can get shout-outs in, Steve. That'd be awesome, whatever spare time we have before they L3 again.
Yeah. We got some shout-outs in here, guys. Thanks for giving them shout-outs to me. First one I got up to bat's reaction. Shout-out to StatsMe for winning Cal Pacific. True winners. Hey, I'll tell you what, they show us anything but true winners. And if you think those are true winners, you need to seriously look for a new role model. Back to you guys.
Truth to that, as last night's match, we were a little bit disappointed. We couldn't take part in it. We wish we could have been there, but unfortunately sometimes things happen, and it's always sad to see, and we hope that you do not realize that this was PTV's fault, as we are always happy to cover your matches, and we want to be here for you guys, you the viewing audience, make this happen. So please show some courtesy to us at PTV, and we will love you long time.
Well, rather, Tom will love you long time, as he loves a lot of people. And apparently, I mean, by the looks of it, this server go down?
I'm getting the same thing. It looks like we had some sort of a restart or crash or something of that, which thankfully it happened on the change of the map, so we did not have too big of an issue with it. We just rejoined back up, and there shouldn't be any problems.
Well, before we have some spare time, I got to mention a lot of things on this one, and one of those is the main placement tournament that Cal's initiated for the, I guess, the teams that didn't do too hot and open, the semifinalists, the IM finalists, semifinalists, excuse me. They all have a chance now to make it into main. They each got to play the main placement tournament, which starts tonight, by the way. So all you people which are playing in that, best of luck to you, as the server still is not coming up for me, so looks like we got to hop over to Steve for some more shout-outs and see what this problem is.
Oh, yeah. I can buy some time for you guys, because the community's really giving up a lot of love, and the shout-outs and predictions are flowing in like milk and honey, baby. I've got one here from Zane. Zane, greater than BIP, greater than CAE. Prediction, 4,562,000 and some odd numbers thrown in there to 0. I believe he's referring to Control-Alt-Elite taking the win. Thanks for that shout-out. I've got another one here from Bodyguard. Thanks, Bodyguard, for coming out here and supporting. A shout-out to Joker for being very cute. I haven't seen any pictures of those, but guys, post them up. I'm eager. Wasted Image, Dash. I've got Yell, Holler, Pimps, and Hose Down. Pound, Wasted Image, taking over. Well, guys, you heard that. New kid on the block. Pound, Wasted Image. Check them out. I've got another one here from FL Seaforth. Shout out to my sister Russ Dobson. That's a lot of love coming from a brother to a sister with a boy's name. I'm not for sure how that works out, but thanks for the shout out. Got one from Dynamic SI or SIL. I'll still be a virgin after this experience. Well, I'll tell you what, I don't know what part of the country, but $20-30 could probably cure you of that. Moving right along, I've got one from Amp CSS Haiku. Shout out to Wheaties, you are a sexy mofo, and go BIP. Well, moving right along, we've got one from Darius. KK, my prediction is that Wheaties is going to say he doesn't want a shoutcast, and then CAE Wow, hella long shout out here. Let me scroll right on through here. Sorry for the delay. You know what? I'll tell you what. Here we go. Win the match is going to be get an overturn to BIP, and CAE will. Sorry, I'm getting a little tongue twisted here as I'm getting lost in the shout out, guys. I'm gonna have to pass on to one that's not a book. One shout outs, predictions, not a story. I've got another one here from Awakening CSS Dove. Shout out to Legit, and I say that BIP, AK sellouts greater than CAE. Well, we'll see at the end of this match, guys. Stay tuned here, and we'll know exactly who's greater than. Guys, I'm going to go ahead and pass it back to you.
Well, I have one thing to mention, actually, if I may say this, and this is to the entire community, in regards to last night's matchup. I have to mention Stats Me is a very, very good team, but Cal's decision, I've been told this already, Cal's decision last night and today was based upon unsportsmanlike conduct. It wasn't based upon cheats, it wasn't based upon this, it was based upon unsportsmanlike conduct. So you have to understand, you need to act professional, professional being maybe a corny, over-exaggerated word to use in this case, but after all, you need to act courteous of the media company covering and the league you're playing for crying out loud. It isn't that hard to just say, okay, maybe we'll change our names, or we won't be complete. I mean, rude. I mean, that's what it comes down to. That was Cal's decision, was based upon unsportsmanlike conduct, the way they acted towards Cal admins and so forth. It wasn't just towards Pwnage TV. We personally, if you don't like us, that's your deal. We do this out of because we love casting. Myself and Tom, we love it. But you have to understand, the decision by Cal was based upon unsportsmanlike conduct, which the majority of the community already agrees on. They are well aware of the fact that, yes, Stats Me was out of line. And that is all I have to say on that, and that's the last bit on
Well,
that.
actually, I'll tell you what. Let me go ahead and steal the mic here for a second and put my 2 cents worth. You know, the thing is I wasn't aware of some of the posts being done by the teams in question. But, you know, the match started out very unprofessional with, you know, people posting about team members' deaths. I mean, guys, you know, there's funny stuff and they're just plain stupid. You know, come on, use your heads. And a lot of that started out bad and just went worse. We got out of there. You guys don't want us. Hey, we're not going to take and bust our ass and spend our money to try to do something that you guys don't want. But, you know, come on, act right, treat people with respect, and you're going to get some love. Back to you guys.
You know, the server is back up and running, so we're just waiting for one more member of CAE to jump in, and hopefully we'll be getting going very quickly. Actually, CAE's Dirty Birdie is on the wrong side, and the last member of Dynamic did just join up, so we've got 10 members. We're locked and loaded to go, and we're getting back in the server ourselves over at PTV, and we'll hopefully be getting going in 1 or 2 seconds. So yeah, I mean, a lot going on here tonight, and I don't know why, but it seems like every time we've done one of these championship matches, we've had one or two things happen. It's just like none of these matches ever go as planned. Whether it's they start late, server crashes, member goes AFK, times out. You know, these matches are never perfect as we would always hope for them to be.
Well, are they ever meant to be perfect? I mean, things do happen. But the part that's making me laugh is I want to see Surge playing in B Apartments, because this guy, he loves jumping out of buildings. And we're going to see Sil for Dynamic playing in weird spots where he can show off his faces, the many faces of Sil, whether it's on his knees, whatever he's doing. But on his knees, you may think I'm talking about some perverse here, but he really is on his knees. In one of the pictures. So when you see this collage, it'll be posted on the Cal forums, obviously. And CAE has got top-notch players. You saw the last semifinal versus No Namers, where Panzini, Dirty Birdie, and Skilly all came up very, very strong for CAE, playing really well. Panzini's having a good old conversation over in-game, letting everyone know how cute he is. And so Platy, though, is getting a little upset. So some words are being exchanged. After all, this is the final matchup, and there should be love and hearts and cards being exchanged, but that won't be happening as some harsh words are being tossed up, and now the L3 is being tossed around. So any last words you want to say, Tom?
I would just say that good luck to both teams on this second map, as CAE does have to win it in order to stay in things, and if Team Dynamic / BIP does win, we are going to see the moving on of another year, another season rather, of them being champions of CAE.
And CAE champions, they definitely were. Last year, they were Callum after that, and then Calo champs after that. These guys are the real deal. And so it's all about, these guys are also very mature. I'm not sure if you were, the interview guys were listening earlier on, but they have a lot of mature and older players, and they act mature. They don't post on the forums acting rudely towards other teams. They just play, have a good time, and the LO3 has now been exec. So here we go. We got ourselves CAE versus Dynamic in the second map now of your CAE finals. We will crown your finalist, and not live, so I hate to burst your bubble there, guys, but Skilly is apparently all tabbed. And so it's not live. And so the TK Fest has begun as Surge and the Source TV has just exploded with spectators once again. So we got ourselves CAE, the starting 5 in the second half. I'm not sure if there's any changes, but in case you missed it, we got ourselves Pete, Platty, Skilly, Dirty Birdie, and Pansini for CAE starting off T-side first half. And we got ourselves Dynamic CT side first half. We got ourselves Dren, kind of like Adrenaline. We got ourselves Sil, BMK. We got ourselves Demonic, the Whiffmaster, and Surge for Dynamic. By the way, nobody's alias tonight, so thank you to that. Makes our job so much easier as this first round is now kicking off as Bomb is being carried by Pete, being tossed around. So officially Pete will be the official Bomb dog. And by dog, you know what I really mean by that to all you other viewers out there who know what I'm talking about. We ourselves got two guys playing a site for Dynamic. Got ourselves Surge and Adren. Adren will be picking off Banana as all of CAE goes for a pick. CA Pansini gets picked off Banana. It's a site they're trying to work into. We got ourselves Adren trying to hide back a site. Smokes, flashes, and nades have been exchanged. Pansini is already down. So they call it a fake. They back off. Bomb will still be playing it out and hanging out at car. So Dirty Birdie is holding on that bomb at Banana. Probably watching what the entire CAE team is trying to do over here. They nade, flash, smoke mid, but so far no one from Dynamic has fallen for it as they set up for that A play. Bomb is still at the car, Banana, waiting to make a move. We got ourselves 35 seconds left on that clock, and it's just a matter of time. So CAE is trying to fake it, but Dynamic is not pulling on it. They still got two guys in A site, nothing happening. Although slowly Surge is trying to make a move, but doesn't back off as here comes Steve, moving up, flashing up, smoking up, 20 seconds remaining, and it's going to be play in A site. Here comes the push. Surge trying pushing. Surge goes down, and here comes CAE coming up with the bomb and everything else. We ourselves a Dren back at site. 8 seconds remaining. All you got to do is kill the bomb planter. Bomb planter goes down, and we're good and jolly. 5 seconds remaining. And he kills off the bomb planter. Buys enough time. 2 seconds left, and that's it. A round for Dynamic. Well played by Adren. He played the back of sight. He didn't peek. All he had to worry about was killing the bomb planter. He knew the time, and that is what it is to be CAE. All you do is just wait, you know your time, and you play it well. So well played by Adren. Wait for that bomb planter to go down and takes him out.
You know, and Dynamic taking up their spots, even though they knew that the 5 members of CAE were over in Banana, they did not rotate. They held their spots, and the result was they had a slow rotation, but they had one guy come up mid anyway, so it worked out in their favor. As we're going to see a member already go down for Team Dynamic, that's Sil, as he gets taken out by that off shot. Let's see, as we've got members of CAE pushing up on left side mid, and Surge is going to take out 2 members, both Platty and Pansini, as the bomb carrier is Dirty Birdie, and he's over by the spawn staircase with that AK. Now they're all working their way towards A in that nice cloud of smoke, and they're going to go ahead and flash into sight and try and take out the one member that is Adren, who is in that site currently. Adren missing his off shot is going to hit the second one on Dirty Birdie, goes for the second on Pete, but gets taken out. Surge takes out Skilly, Pete takes out Surge. Now we've got a 1-on-2 situation. That bomb is currently in sight, trying to plant by Barbecue, but unable to get it down as he needs to reset himself with only 17 health left. 2-on-1, both members of Team Dynamic do have 100 health. We're going to watch Pete as he's trying to plant, and pop shot from Demonic, and good night, Pete. And that's going to be a second round for Team Dynamic.
It's all about beginning entry kills. Surge came up huge for Dynamic on that one. We saw C trying to push about mid, left side mid, and Surge popped out, killing 2 of them all by himself. Quick M4 sprays, goes back in. I mean, well played. It all comes down to every single player and how they perform. And Surge came up big as we ourselves C trying to work up on A Banana again. We got ourselves a Dren with that bomb. He's been waiting for a push, so here they go. Pansini trying to push up on it for C in A site. Dren is blind. 4 guys pushed up an A now. Adren is still up and running. Kills off Pete. Pete goes down. Kills off Platty. Adren is still running strong, but finally the monster goes down by Pansini. 3v4 now. And Bomb's trying to go down in A site. 3 guys remaining for CAE. And Dynamics out. All 4 guys still strong. And Bomb's down in A site. They'll be taken away. We got 3 guys rotated from CT spawn, 1 guy going banana. So that 1 guy banana is going to be Demonic. We're watching him as Syl goes down and Surge goes down. 2v3, and Demonic is still trying to fight off that guy banana. Not happening right now. Dirty Birdie finally goes. Dirty Birdie still goes down actually by Demonic. 2v1 now. We got Pancini and Skilly still up. That bomb is down A side, clicking and taken away faster. Skilly downs him off, and CAE gets the first round of this half.
And that's a score of 2-1 for this second map. As we're going to hopefully see a few more rounds from CAE. They do have to come out strong. They do need to win this in order to once again stay in this CAE championship, as they did lose the first map over on Dust 2 to 13-9 to Team Dynamic, for those who are just tuning in. So once again, welcome if you are just tuning in, as we've got Team Dynamic versus CAE. Dynamic, also known as BIP, or Bananas in Pajamas. This is your CAE championship. This is the sum of all things, the end of all that is worth watching, which is Cal Invite. And we have got 45 seconds left on that clock. Plenty of time. Still playing it slow, as Skilly is going to walk his way up mid with that op. Not finding any peekers whatsoever, as it appears that over on the CT side of things, Team Dynamic is playing it back completely in that site. And they're not going to be seeing anything as a result, as Syl is playing from that corner house. And finally, we're going to see CAE starting to push up, and Dynamic Syl is going to hopefully be seeing some action here. And yes, he does, as he takes out Pazzini, going for the rotate, and takes out Platty as well. And that's going to take 2 out. As he sees the third starting to cross, he's going to keep rotating into spawn. That is the bomber that he's chasing down. And yes, he gets him, and Skilly goes down as Dirty Birdie takes out Surge. Syl with 4 kills on Dirty Birdie as well. And there's the ace. That is 5 kills for Syl. A huge round as he takes out Pete.
Syl coming up big time. And as it's always been said, the many faces of Syl. In this one, he put on a serious tri-panties face, whatever you want to call it. And he tore it in the CAE with that mid pick. Got off 2 guys trying to rotate into alt and just knocks him out. Bada bing, bada boom, that's it. And so now CAE's got to win this one, move up. It's already 3-1 in the favor of Dynamic. And they got to play it slower as Demonic picks off mid now, killing Skilly. We got ourselves Syl trying to pick up alt mid now. The bomb is alt mid by himself. We got 2 guys at banana. He's trying to work in apartments. So we got our apartment player, I believe, is going to be the lovely and the always sweet Demonic, trying to pick it off. Syl with another kill. Syl is just raging and rampaging through CAE right now with a kill over on Platty. Platty and Skilly are both down for CAE. Bombs being flashed over, trying to work itself to banana. 3 guys remaining for CAE. We got 2 guys still on A site for Dynamic. And here comes the push. Flashes, nades, smokes are in. We got ourselves Surge high behind that yellow generator, making a move. And jumping AK spray by Dirty Birdie. He goes down, though, as Adren kills him, but he kills Surge before that happens. Adren then goes down to Pancini. 2v3. Syl is unbelievable right now, killing off Pete. Pancini finally downs him, but not before. He's only the last one remaining with 13 seconds left. 2v1, and each time makes well towards construction. 2 guys remain for Dynamic. It's going to be Demonic and BMK, as Pancini's got to put on his clutches, but those won't be happening as he got 2 guys pushing in their construction. He's still blind. Pushes, BMK saves it off, kills Pancini, and that is a round for Dynamic, making it 4-1 in the first half on your second map of CAE Finals. Dynamic versus CAE. Pancini with a 5-4 score, Demonic with a 7-1 score, and Syl, of course, with his ace 2 rounds ago, 7-4 right now. So strong play by both teams, but Dynamic is showing strength right now.
You know, Demonic, last map, was playing excessively well on the CT and CT side of things as well, so he is leading the team BIP quite heavily, but this time Syl is keeping up as well, but 2 of the members of Dynamic have only died once, compared to CAE, who's had 2 guys die 5 times, as Dirty Birdie's going to come out and take out Syl, that big ace man from 2 rounds ago, and they're going to start working their way left side mid, as Pancini's going to take out BMK, and BMK's going to take out Pete with that nade. Demonic, big off shot on Pancini. Now we've got a 3-on-3 situation, as we've got 40 seconds left on the clock. All 3 members of CAE balled up together as they are getting ready to take that B site. That bomb is now on site as Skilly is getting ready, it looks like, to plant for the apartments. Peeks at nothing there. He's going to start planting now. What he doesn't realize, though, is that there is a member coming in through the apartments of the B side. And we've also got Adren, who's over on the other side, coming Arch's side, planting some smoke and getting ready to push that site. And here they go, as we're going to see Adren get taken out, but Skilly takes out Adren with Master, takes out Dirty Birdie, and also takes out Skilly. And that's going to be the end of the round, as now we've got a 5-1 lead. Team CAE is getting crushed on Inferno here, and they need to come back. They need to win to stay in this map.
Well, the thing is this, is that CAE confused the living hell out of Dynamic. These guys rotate out of A, and they're going, what the heck, they're going to A now? So they start running back into A again from Banana, and they go, wait, they're going to B now? So they go into B. And then they think they're going back into A again. So these guys are, as you saw, still picking off Dirty Birdie through smoke. Dirty Birdie is no more. He had his feathers plucked, and that'll be it for him. Platty still got that bomb, 4v5. We got a guy trying to push him into T-spawn, or Pancini's in apartments right now, trying to make it out. As down he goes by BMK Spray with a Colt. And BMK still running strong, kill off Platty and Pancini. Now 2v5, Skilly and Pete still alive. Pete finally downs off BMK, but not before Still kills off Skilly. So 1v4 now. He's on the right side of mid, trying to stay alive at Arches, but that won't be happening as down goes P by Adren, and that's 6-1 in the favor of Dynamic. And it's not looking pretty, that's for sure. They got to change something up fast.
Yeah, this is not working to their favor. They're losing a lot of rounds. The first round being the only one that they have won. They need to come back. They need to win. As Demonic is 13-1, let's keep our eye on him this round and see if he can continue to provide some entertainment for us, as he is watching that left side, that arch side rather, mid, and it looks like they're going to be coming that way. Let's take a walk as he's going to back off after he gets some smoke. Takes out one on site. Takes out two. And still continues to provide a barrage, as we're going to see 4. Then here comes the 5th, as we're going to see him take it out. Is he going to? No, Surge gets him from behind. But a huge rush that got crushed by Dynamic as they completely swarmed that left side mid and spawn at the same time, providing a nice womb for CAE to be annihilated. And that's right, I said womb, and they got annihilated in it.
Tom, did you say womb?
I did say womb. A very comfortable and happy place normally, but not for CAE here tonight.
Adren pushing down Banana, and another one. He pushes 3 guys down. Not until Skilly, though, finally downs off Sill. But Adren with a quick push him in, killing 3 of them as BMK kills off Skilly. And Dynamic is having a good old time with this. Dirty Birdie, last one remaining. Finally killing BMK. He's looking at 2v1 now. He's got Demonic, the top fragger, to down off for Dynamic. And then, of course, he's got the bottom fragger, Surge, who was, sadly enough, Surge is a cool guy, but he was bottom fragging last map as well. So maybe Surge is the lending motivational cheerleader for Dynamic. And right now, Dirty Birdie goes down to Surge, as Surge may have heard what I said. He says, hey, look, I can shoot too. And he downs off Dirty Birdie, giving that round to Dynamic. But Adren pushing out Banana and down off 3 of them with a quick AK spray. And that round was all because of Adren.
And the members of CAE getting a good chuckle out of that and teasing Adren, saying, running and spraying champion, how does it feel? And, giving him a hard time, and him just laughing it off as they're all having a good time here tonight, even though CAE is getting totally crushed with an 8-1 score here in this second map, Inferno. For those just tuning in, this is the second map of the CAE Championship. The first one was Dust 2, and that score was 13-9. Team Dynamic winning that quite heavily early on, but this second one not proving to be much different. Dirty Birdie, though, coming out with the first kill of this this round, as Surge gets taken down with a headshot with the AK. Adren taking out Pete with another AK headshot, now providing a 4-on-4 as Pancini is carrying that bomb, still missing his shot, but Adren taking up the slack and taking down Dirty Birdie. Now Pancini taking out Adren, that is the bomber, and Sill gets blinded just as his scope is right over 2 members of CAE. So Platty taking out Sill. Now we've got a 2-on-3 situation. Bomb down. CAE finally showing that they've got the upper hand on a round as BMK is working his way into CT spawn, trying to make somewhat of a nice entrance, jumping on top of every little thing that he can, and Platty taking out Demonic, and Skilly taking out BMK, as BMK ran out of objects to do some roof jumping, and the result, him meeting the gun of Skilly.
Well, the one thing I'm going to mention this one right now. What CAE is doing right now that's very smart. They are being very conservative. They're saving their money right. They're buying correctly, and they're able to have AKs and armor every round so far. They haven't had a real save round with deagle pushes at all. So they've been playing it smart as they send 3 guys up Banana right now. And we have ourselves a Dren killing off Panzini as he pushed up on Banana, cockily like, and he goes down. So Bomb is up by Skilly, back Banana, still down off Pete, but a Dren goes down by Skilly. So now he gets a 4v3. Surge killing Dirty Birdie, 2v4. And Surge throwing that nade in there, showing that he's got this skill, killing off Skilly. So Platty's got the last one alive. He's got that bomb still, but he's not going to survive much longer as he gets killed by BMK over in the close side of CT spawn side and A side. So down he goes, given this round dynamic, and this is the last round now of this first half.
You know, I hate to make predictions before it's too early, but I think we've got our winner pretty well set. If not because of the score as it is now, 9-2 in favor of Dynamic. They did win the first map, but because I am sure that CAE is completely demoralized at this point. They've got a long way to go, though, and I'm blind as we've got a nice rush coming up that banana area. Dirty Birdie taking out one, and a BIP Surge taking out another, and the Bomber trying to plant, but Surge taking out 2 more with that offshot, getting ready to take out a third. Yes, he does with a no-scope, and Dirty Birdie takes out Surge. Wow, what a run, though, for Surge with that with those quick pop shots. And Dirty Birdie taking out Sill over in construction. BMK still running around. And Pete is just laughing and calling somebody noobs, who I'm not quite sure. But, you know, once again, great friends here, just having a great time. You know, CAE is obviously realizing that they've got a long way to go to if it's even possible for them to win, and they're just still laughing it up. And here he is. If we win, I'm leaving. Let him win. So, we've got Dirty Birdie, the last remaining member, with the bomb, planting it up. We got a one-on-one. Dirty Birdie with 35 health, but it's not going to matter as he gets off to the ground by Demonic, and he's going to go for that plant, or defuse, the exact opposite of the plant, because the CT can't plant the bomb. Not in this game, at least, although that would be quite amusing to see him be a traitor, ripping off his CT clothes, and all of a sudden he's a terrorist, but not quite yet. Maybe that'll be in the next Counter-Strike game. But a 10-2 score for this first half in favor of Team BIP or Dynamic.
Yeah, that ripping off clothes idea sounded pretty good to me. I'm down to do it. Tommy down?
Is a CT ripping off my clothes to BAT? Yes. To rip off clothes for you? No.
Aw, come on, Tom. Just for a little giggle?
I think it'd be more than just a little giggle. But
so you think. You wish, buddy. You keep that one locked up. As we got ourselves Dynamic on our T-side. The start of the L3 is off as Dynamic's got to win a mere 3 rounds to knock off this win and secure it to take a back-to-back CAE championship. So Dynamic is getting ready for this one and start working up mid. They got 3 guys over mid. They got 3 guys all mid, 2 guys at mid, actually. 1 guy bench, and nothing going on at A. So it looks to be a B play as Dynamic starting to smoke things up, slowly working this one as they only need 3 rounds. So if they play it smart and intelligently with flashes, smokes going in the right places, they could have it. Skilly, Pete, and Platty, and Panzini, and Dirty Birdie are looking at a one heck of a B push. They got all guys, 5 guys sit up for it. And soon they come push up right side, or left side mid, excuse me. Flashes come in, and Platty cannot hit and spray as he goes down by Demonic. And down goes Pete. Pete couldn't hit his shots at an apartment, so, and Sill cut off Dirty Birdie. 2 guys remain for CAE. And CAE is looking really bad on this one. As finally Skilly kill him off as Sill goes down. So 4 guys remaining. It's going to be 2v4 for CAE. And CAE's got to take B side over again and hope for the best. As make that a 1v4. Skilly goes down. And a Dren with quick shots on Panzini and Skilly. So that's a first round to Dynamic. 2 more. And it's a lights out.
You know, Team Dynamic coming out here and showing how it is. If you are on T side, how you need to play it, how you need to push the site, hit your shots. I mean, overall, just a very well-played round with Adren coming out with 3 strong kills for himself with that op. So, you know, coming out, leading his team, that's the way you do it. Let's see what he can do. Let's watch him again as he's going to go into the apartments with that op. We got a little bit of a traffic jam as Sill's trying to push his way in front of him. But Surge takes out Dirty Birdie with that AK for the first kill. Second one going to BMK. Third one going to Sill. 2 more left. Only Panzini and Skilly left over on CAE's side. All 5 members of Dynamic are still alive, and a no-scope for a Dren in the face as Pansini gets taken down, but Skilly takes out Adren as Adren was still peaked, but I think unaware that his body was still visible. And here comes that last shot as Demonic just pops out as if nothing. Pop. Good night. Bye-bye, Skilly. And that's another round for Dynamic. Only one round away as Skilly is already calling good game, but Dynamic saying one more, don't give up. And let's see if they've already given up as we've only got this last round here.
And believe me when I say this one, this could be very well it, and you're looking at your two-time. No, I take that back. Not yet. As Pete kills off Demonic at mid, and that bomb will be dropped. But I gotta mention this, Dynamic needs one more round, and they'll be your two-time CAE champion. As Pete is trying to fight back furiously, killing off Surge and Demonic by himself right now. It's gonna be a push at mid, still killing off Skilly, Dirty Birdie, the P90 alt mid, downs off BMK. But Adren is still up, he kills off Dirty Birdie. Pansini with a kill on Sill. It's going to be, he's hiding in apartments right now, so Adren goes down by Pansini, and this map is not over just yet, as CAE is showing light right now.
You know, CAE just showing that this is how you do it. You know, you're down to the wire. You got one round away from losing it all, and they're still going to come out and they're still going to try. And you know, this is how true sportsmanship is. You don't give up. You don't talk bad to the other team when you know you realize it's over. And Skilly with an auto sniper is going to take out Surge. Let's take a look at him and see if he can do any more magic with that auto sniper. You know, a gun that many consider to be a joke as he gets a second kill, and Adren takes out Pansini. A Dirty Birdie taking out Adren, and a Pete taking out Sill. We've got one member left. That's Demonic, as he is over in that site, pinned in. And he's going to take out Pete, though, but Platty going to take him out, and that's going to be good night for Team Dynamic, as CAE still showing they're in it.
The CAE, the one thing they're doing is, yeah, they maybe use an auto sniper, but as dumb as the gun may be, it's actually pretty deadly. If you sit in a 2-inch hallway spraying down a corridor where you have to really move your gun very much and just aim for the chest and kill somebody doing 75 damage, then yes, it's a good gun. But Dynamic, Adren opening up on Dirty Birdie, Surge killing Pete. You could be looking at your CAE finals right now. It could be over as Dynamic has got the upper hand. 3 guys to go for CAE, and that could be it. 3 guys remaining. Dynamic's got all 5 up, and that bomb is going to work itself into be Pansini's fighting back, vigorously killing off Sill. Sill goes down. 4 guys remaining. We got ourselves the Platty playing over in pit. Nobody sees him yet. Platty's still alive. He kills off Surge. Pansini killing BMK. It's a 1v2. Pansini's got a 1v2 clutch it. If he doesn't, Dynamic is your Season 11 CAE champion. Back-to-back, baby. As Adren, Demonic are the last ones remaining for Dynamic. We got ourselves Pansini. He's got to clutch it. He downs off Demonic. A 1v1. This could very well be it. And he clutches it. Manages to control it. I'm not sure what Adren was doing. What was he looking at? Of the bird? What did he see? Like, was there a space shuttle? What was going on? And Pansini clutches it. 2v1. And saves it for CAE.
You know, even CAE's team is saying, what are you looking at? And, you know, Pansini laughing and calling, saying, you're the CAE champions? You know, giving a little trash talk to him as he was surprised that he even clutched that. You know, 2-on-1, they had the positioning, but they were unaware where Pansini was, and Pansini just totally took advantage of that and walked away with the clutch, staying in this with 3 rounds now to Dynamics 2, as Sill is going to get the opening kill and take out Platty for that first one. Only 4 more guys on CAE left, and that's going to be it. So they've got to hang on strong here as the bomber is Adren, and he is back in the apartments, back towards T-spawn side of things, as he's going to recant himself back towards Banana, and Dirty Birdie with that auto sniper is going to take out Surge. Now we've got a 4-on-4 situation. Adren with his teammates pushing up quickly, trying to get some movement going, and Adren trying to pop a shot in by Spools, misses, but Skilly takes out Sill, and here comes a little bunny hop from Adren, and does he get him? No, but Demonic is going to take him out with that deagle. Pansini takes out Demonic. That bomb does get planted, but 2 members of CAE get taken down, and that's all 5. And that's going to be another round for CAE. They are not done with this yet, as Pansini is going to go for that defuse, and we've got a Dirty Birdie and Pete just having a little fun knifing each other here. They're still enjoying themselves.
Check this out. Is this Dynamic versus CAE or Dynamic versus Team Pansini? Look at this scoreboard, ladies and gentlemen. 15-3 for Pansini. He's been clutching left and right and taking everything care of. I'll be watching him this round as this guy is unstoppable right now in a sight. So he's trying to play it up. We got ourselves 5v5. No one's gone down yet. A minute flat. All this time we're being fired off at mid, and there would not be an A play. It would be a B play instead. So I'll be watching Dren, the top player for Dynamic, as he's worked himself into B apartments. They're walking it slowly. And like I said, Dynamic needs one more round, and CAE has to win out to control it. Nobody sees Pete. Pete with a kill. Pete goes down. And we still got ourselves Platty still alive. He kills off BMK. And now ourselves a 4v3. Dynamic's got 3 guys remaining, and they got to kill 4 of them for CAE to even control this one. As Dirty Birdie goes down now, Bomb is picked up by Sill. Sill's planning it. Platty's still in B apartments. Skilly's coming off from A apartments. He's trying to make himself over there. He's from CT spawn, actually. Platty holding up in B apartments right now. We got ourselves a right side archway push. So everyone is positioned. Pansini kills off Demonic. Sill is still alive. 1v2. Sill is still going strong. Pansini finally downs him off. And here he goes again. 20 bomb. Are you kidding me? I think not, says Skilly as he jacks his defuse. And Pansini will be sitting on a 17-3 for now. But 20 bomb to come?
You know, this is absolutely amusing to watch. Maybe this is CAE's way of having a little fun with Team Dynamic. Maybe they've been just holding back the whole time, trying to say, hey, you know what, we're going to show you what a true CAE championship team looks like. We're going to go all the way down to the wire, 1 round away from losing, and then we're going to come back and win the whole thing. We'll see if this is true, as Demonic is going to take out Dirty Birdie. 4 members of CAE still up. We got a minute left on that clock as Pansini is going to rotate his way back to B site. That bomber is, however, working its way up alt mid, and we've got all 5 members going towards B site. And I take that back as we've got a member going towards Banana now, but that bomb is still by Haystacks as that whole entire mid area is smoked up. Let's go ahead and switch it over to a man who's probably going to be seeing some action very quickly. That's Platty, as he's behind that truck. Now in pit, in that little crack that he can see, we've got a member right above him, though, in apartments, pushed up. I don't think he can hear him, as Pansini's going to take out a Dren. That's going to be 1 down. Pansini is going to continue to push towards and help his teammate towards the apartment area, where there is currently a guy sitting. He's going to rotate back, though, to left side mid and get down by Demonic as he overpeaks that, unaware that they had pushed. Skilly's still in A site waiting for the rotate, and he's going to find himself very, very lonely as BMK and Sill are going to take out 2 of his teammates. Now a 4-on-1 situation, and we're seeing good games getting called by Dirty Birdie, Adren, and Platty and Pansini are saying, no, no, no. Skilly can clutch this, as Skilly's got his knife out, and he totally just gave that to Demonic, who just completely blew his head off. And I can only imagine that CAE is feeling a little disappointed as they are walking out with Dynamic on top, as they have won your CAE champions for here tonight on only Ponage TV.
Did this really happen? Did Dynamic just steamroll 2 seasons in a row to take CAE Live champs? Did it happen, Tom? Was I asleep?
You know, I believe it happened, and you know, the funny thing is, there's been some people out there who have said that Cal's teams have kind of gone down because some of them are going to go for the money, they're getting taken by CGS, but you know what? That's a pile of garbage as far as I'm concerned, because this is exactly what a good team looks like. This is Bananas in Pajamas at their finest. And, you know, CAE holding up strong against them. Obviously not on their A game today, as they normally are saying that they play head-to-head with them. They keep in the games, they swap wins. But no, not here tonight, as Bananas in Pajamas wins 2 straight and shows that they are your CAE champions once again.
Well, it's tossed over to Steve. The community must be saying something about this one, because after all, they are your #1 CAE team right now. CAE is top ranking. So Team Dynamic crowned your CAE Season 11 champion back-to-back. Steve, what are they saying?
Hey guys, I've got a little bit here. I've got one from Dynamic. Good luck to Dynamic Joker. Good luck to Dynamic tonight. Well, thanks for that shout-out. I've got one here from our KLCSN, Edwin T. Admin. Shout-out to Wheaties. He is 6'0" than Leo, but not as much as Pink. Right on. I've got one from Hans. Wheatie is a hottie. Well, Wheaty's getting all the love here. How about the rest of the guys here working hard for you and flexing up and doing a little sweating for you? Have you actually seen the pictures of Wheaties? Anyways, moving right along, guys. Hey, come on! You're not as hot as me. You're a semi-attractive man, but you know, I'm sorry, man. Me and Perk, you know, we just got, you know, we got the looks to kill. But let's go ahead and move on. We'll debate this after the match. I've got one from Get Down Strutter. Pound Get Down, picking up some amazing players for upcoming season of Maine. Hey guys, we'll be looking forward to seeing you this coming season. Also, I've got one from T2CSS. U6H, not sure if I said that. I'm pretty sure I failed at that, but shout out to Terminal, Operation Callow, success, love you guys in a non-gay way. Got one from Sin Sun Saint, nom nom nom. Panic Hudson, shout out to Team Panic, congrats on winning Open Rate Maine next season. BIP over CAE. I've got another one here from Monkey Suit, shout out to Bubbler and Mad Frag. I've got the last one here I'm going to read tonight, guys, is I know Pip is going to win. Let's face it. They ate 150 chicken McNuggets each before they started the match, so you know they're ready. Hey, guys, thanks for tuning in here tonight, and looking forward to seeing you in the next season. And with that being said, I'd like to take a second to recognize our sponsors. We're sponsored by xfactorservers.com. Go check them out, 50% off on some amazing products, and Cal/Ponish TV Ready Servers. Use the Ponish TV coupon code SAVE15. We're also sponsored by Extract Pads, excuse me, a little tongue twisted up here with all the excitement going on from tonight's match. Excuse me, folks. But anyhow, moving right along, we've got 20% off of Ripper XL, Ripper Mats, Mad Dots with Ponish TV coupon code at PCXmods.com. That's PCXmods.com to save 20% on our Ripper Mats. Pads, check them out, guys. Last but not least, we are sponsored by SteelSeries.com, bringing the professional gaming gear that it takes to come out here and compete in these CAE matches. You guys know it's good stuff, so go check them out. Guys, help us out here at Ponish TV. We need your help supporting the IRC channel, PoundPonish.tv, on the GameSurge.net, and you know, take a little time to go and check some of these sponsors out that we've got here, you know, helping us provide the coverage. For me, I'm going to go ahead and say goodnight and pass it back to your co-casters for the evening.
All right, thank you, Steve, for doing that great job that you always do over in the IRC channel and handling all those, you know, animals that we have that bring you their crazy stories, crazy shout-outs, and thank you to that animal that you are in the IRC channel for bringing us those, because they always are entertaining. And also a big thank you tonight to our cameraman, Brandon the Borg Freeman. Just always a big thank you. We need you, we love you, and always a pleasure. And Kai, any final words?
I got to say something. I mean, like you said, Brandon did an awesome job. He's our camera guy. That's the reason why you can see everything around here. But check it out. Dynamic back-to-back CAE championships. That's surreal. I mean, you're talking about a top-notch team that needs to be doing bigger things. I almost want to say they own Source, because back-to-back CAE championships, that's nuts. That's impressive. So hats off goes to those guys, as they are your Season 11 CAE champs. And the CAE came up short. They tried it off in the Inferno. They really fought hard, but couldn't finish it off. Couldn't put the lid on it, as Dynamic burst right through it and took care of business.
All right, and a final thank you to Cal for helping set up all these great matches here. We always appreciate working with a very happy and friendly league, and especially your very assistive admins. You guys are great. Thank you once again. And that's it from us here at Ponish TV. And signing off for Brandon the Borg Freeman, Kai Christian, Wheaties, Torf, Steve Captain Howdy, Whiteman, and myself, Tom Berg Schumann. Just remember, if you didn't see it here, it isn't Ponish.